Say hi. This place is amazing.
Thank you.
Artwork by the Airbnb owner, Amalie.
Yes. Amalie Fredrikke. Art by me.
Hi. Skål.
It's called Tutti Frutti.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's very expensive. It's more expensive than the apartment.
Wait, what is?
The artwork is more expensive than the apartment.
I agree. Okay guys, welcome back to Creative Maestro. I have the immense pleasure of being in this, first of all, this immaculate apartment, which was designed by my Airbnb host,
Yes.
Amalie.
Yes.
Pleasure to meet you, and thank you for your hospitality. This place is fantastic.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
So what you guys don't know is that Amalie is incredibly talented. Not only does she design apartments, but she also has an incredible assortment of artwork, which will be coming to you guys soon. So we'll get into that later.
Wow. Thank you.
So I'm just curious, when it comes to designing an apartment, what's the first thing that you think about doing?
The first thing I think about, first of all, is I have to find an apartment that I want to design, I want to renovate. And then I'm always looking at windows. Where are the windows? Where is it placed? Because if I want to make an extra bedroom or for example expand something, I need to think that it has to be an extra window. It has to be windows on both sides of the apartment. So that's the first thing I go for when I see what I want to buy. And after I buy the apartment, I'm thinking about colors. Like, it's just, what can I do to bring the best from the apartment? What colors should I use? And it's not that difficult actually. It's just I got this feeling when I see something, and I just feel, okay, I just want to light it up a little bit, or this wall should be darker because then it would be more, So I don't know. It's just a feeling you get when you see something.
Absolutely, it makes complete
sense. So I just go
sense.
for it, yeah.
And with these windows, I love how the windows are. And speaking of design and of apartments, usually having a lot of natural light really brightens up the mood in the place. It
does. So that's the best of it. You can't make a good apartment just by coloring a wall if you don't have like the basis things. So yeah.
It's so true. And this place, I just love how it goes from, first of all, you're greeted by your painting, which is made completely out of candy and essentially icing, right? Yeah. So that also brings the best to the wall. When you can't go crazy. Like, you can't paint the wall in like a yellow or a orange color, because I want to sell it and I want like normal people to love it and buy it. So because I can't paint the wall in yellow as I personally would want, I just make crazy artwork, because then you can just you can have it on your wall and you can just move it around or take it away. It's easy to take down if you don't want to have it. That's true. So it's better to do it in that way. So that's because I do this because I love to do it, and I feel like I have to clip. My point is, what I love the most with my job here, or to create homes, is the creative. The creative process.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm doing artwork.
Now, with this place, did you have a theme in mind? Because I feel like in each apartment you want to design, you probably have an idea and a theme to, I guess, move throughout the entire space.
Yeah. In this apartment, for example, I had to tear down some walls. So really, here I'm sitting right now behind me, or actually at this point where I'm sitting, there was a wall here, and on this side. So this was as it is now a kitchen, but now it's more like an open kitchen and living room. So
really opened up the space. That was a
yes.
Fantastic idea.
So it's that was the first thing I figured out that I should do when I bought the apartment. I wanted to tear down this wall because, yeah, when you get inside the apartment, it's so much more lighter and, yeah, it looks bigger.
It's true. And the fact that if the wall was right here, now that window is even more important.
Yes.
Wow.
Exactly. So we have all the 4 windows at the same wall. So it brightens up the room.
Very cool.
Yeah.
So when picking an apartment, do you prefer something like a high rise or something that you can turn from, like a diamond in the rough, like turn from something that could be considered, you know, old and dirty versus something like this, which is immaculate and very sophisticated? Do you prefer something that has, I guess, less visual appeal, so you can create a wow experience like people do when they enter here?
Like when I buy the apartment, if I want to like buy something that is very old and oldish and ugly, to like see the difference.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but it's not that much money in buying apartments that looks very oldish and ugly, because a lot of people that do renovate homes and apartments here in Oslo, they do buy those apartments because they think that is what that's the business. That's where you have the good business. But actually it's more about finding an apartment that doesn't need that much expensive work. You just, like, for example, fix the walls and just do the easy things to make a good makeover. Yeah.
Sure.
So that's what I go for, and that's why colors and good styling is so important, because you don't need to like tear down the whole apartment and go all in. You just have to figure out what's the most important things to do to
That makes a lot of sense.
To do a difference.
And I love how there's plants all over the place. I feel like that always gives a lot of life and organic energy.
There is a lot of plants here and a lot of stuff.
And a lot of use of mirrors too, which is very clever. I like that.
Yeah, this wall was just mirrors for a few weeks ago. So I always go and change interior and do something, because I think it's funny.
It is.
I can't have it like in one way for too long. It's boring. I just love to
I really love that philosophy. So you're always inspired to create and then add on to that creation, because creativity is never ending. It's just always flowing.
Yeah, it is.
That's pretty cool. And as we flow on into your other creative side, which is painting, when did you discover that you had this passion for creating art?
Oh, I think it's when I was like 8 or 9 years old. I was the best in my class.
Really?
So my teacher, she loved me because I was so good at painting, and so I felt very comfortable with doing stuff with my hands, because I got a lot of compliments for that. So after I just figured out that I was very talented doing this painting, and also writing and everything that just comes with doing by hand, I started just to paint a little bit. And after I was 14, 15, I stopped, and now I just started. So it's just, I've just been doing this art thing for under a year, I guess. So.
Well, really, since you were 8, so.
Yeah, but it's now that I just figure out I wanted to bring it up and do it again. It's, yeah, when I was younger, I think it was silly and, yeah, I just wanted to be with my friends and do what everyone else was doing.
Right.
And now I'm more I just want to do what I love to do. So.
Which is even cooler. And out of curiosity, what inspired you to add candy pieces to your pieces?
Actually, it's very random. I was buying some few stuff for this apartment, and it is a shop here in Oslo that has everything, like yeah, they have candy, they have like interior, they have everything. And when I was about to just buy what I had, I just saw some tutti frutti and like candy, and I thought, wow, this is so good looking at. It's like, yeah, it makes me smile, it makes me happy, it's so much color, it's so inspiring.
That kind of smile like that,
I just
right?
start to pick everything I found, and then I think I bought the candy for 1,500 Norwegian kroner. And then I just start to, I actually used, what is it called here? It's glue.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah, it's glue that I used to, it's acryl, if it makes sense.
Oh, like acrylic?
Yeah, acrylic.
Okay.
So I used acrylic to fasten candy.
Wow.
And yeah, so I used what I had here. I was doing a lot of artwork with candy when this apartment was under renovation. So I used glue, and I had like stuff and things to do it with. So it was cool. So yeah, it was very random.
They're amazing pieces. I've literally never seen anything like it, and I really can't wait to see more. Like, it's fantastic.
Thank you. I will not stop doing it.
So growing up, did you have any artists that you really admired?
No, not really. I felt very alone because I had no friends, I had no family, I had no one that inspired me to do this art thing. So it just came from nowhere, I think.
Even cooler, yeah.
Yeah.
It came from yourself. That's even better.
It came from my heart, I guess. So it was just very natural for me. When I started to paint, it was so easy to just make a good piece, and I felt it was, very, it just felt very right to do it. So,
very intuitive, very cool.
Yeah, I have no good answer. It just happened.
I think that's the perfect answer, to be honest.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, once again, thank you for joining us and sharing your passion with us and inspiring us. So, you guys, there will be a website of Amalie's art coming very soon, and we can't wait for that.
Wait for it.